Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's really nice to see you guys. Say hello to you guys. We are live from the Panama Canal. It's how crazy it is, man. Beautiful. I was a couple of days ago. I was in Tijuana. I told you that we were going to come into South America to again broadcast and give you guys the reality and truth of the news of everything that is going on and everything that is happening in this disaster of immigration. But right now, okay, right here. One of the most incredible places in the planet that is the Panama Canal is right there behind me. So much history right here in the Panama Canal, right there. One of the most beautiful, beautiful things. And I want to first and foremost, I want to tell you guys that I'm right here with my good friend Matthew Tomlet, which he's right here. Look at that, look at that. One of the most beautiful men in this planet, man. Humble guy, Matthew Tomlet. Matthew, uh, Panama Canal, one of the most important places in the world. You were telling me, you were explaining to me. This is one. You explain it better. So, what are we looking at right now?
So we're looking right now at the.
Let me flip the camera so you will, so we can camera. Here we go. Back camera. Okay, here.
We're looking at the Pedro Miguel locks right here. The actual water level you're looking at here is the lake level, which is about 85 feet above sea level. And this ship is going into a chamber up ahead, and gravity is going to. They're gonna drain the water out of that chamber, and
Wow.
the ship is gonna go down. It actually takes 3 steps to get down to sea level.
Oh wow!
Which will drop that ship like an elevator ride down to the sea level. So if you look over here to the right, this is called the Culebra Cut, which is literally means the snake cut, because when you look at it up from the sky, it's like a long winding path between the continental divide. That's where they had to do the heaviest excavation for the canal, the heaviest work. And so by lifting the ship up 85 feet above sea level, it saved them having to take out millions and millions of extra tons of dirt. So they're basically gliding the ship across at a higher altitude, and then on the Atlantic side, about 50 miles away, the ship is going to drop back down.
That is crazy.
To the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah.
This is one of the most. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see us right here. Camera. It is such a hassle to change the camera, but it has to be done right here. Okay. Flip the camera right here. I'm right here with my good friend Matthew Tomlet in Panama. It's one of the most important places in the whole world. It is so important, the Panama Canal. So many people. You were telling me that back in the day, Americans used to live over here. A lot of thousands of Americans.
Yeah. So this area is what was a 10-mile wide strip of land going from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, which was like, it wasn't an official U.S. territory. It was a U.S. possession for about 100 years. And there were thousands and thousands of Americans that lived here and operated the canal. And yeah, the slogan is funnel for world commerce, and that's what it is. The whole world goes through here.
How many workers do you think that this has?
I have no idea. It's
thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
That's amazing. And the Panamanians and a lot of people from all across the world work here, possibly.
Yeah. It's mostly all Panamanians now. There are some international people, but most of the workers are all Panamanians.
Americans still work here?
There are some Americans left that work in the canal, but they're disappearing slowly.
So the history tells that there was a huge war over here, and a lot of people from China and all that. Well, where was this place? Where exactly?
There's a lot of rumors going around in the United States. It was actually Hillary Clinton that started the rumor that the Chinese are taking over the canal. That rumor got started because when the Americans left in the year 2000, they literally put the keys in the door of something like $4.5 billion of infrastructure.
Wow.
and just left the keys and said, "Here, Panama, it's yours." and they just gave everything to Panama. And so
you
Panama,
think that it was a big mistake?
you know, a lot of Americans, like my father who worked for the canal, it was a really painful time.
Oh wow,
seeing
so
that
it was a big mistake.
Yeah, a lot of all the Americans were very critical of Jimmy Carter. In hindsight, though, I mean, you had this push. You had the United States here in the middle of the country, with a huge military presence. It was just a choque. It was just a head bump that was just gonna never end, probably. To say how it would have played out, I don't know. And something had to give eventually. I'm always, you know, as an American growing up here and with amazing memories, you'll even talk to Panamanians to this day that they miss the Americans because they were paid U.S. wages when they worked here, and
So it was a better economy for them.
In certain ways, yeah, the military bases provided a lot more. But at the same time, Panama is running their canal. They're making millions of dollars off this canal. The Americans ran this canal as a world service. They kept the rates low. Panama is doing it to make money, and the rates are very high. A lot of these bigger ships pay $1.2 million for a single transit.
Wow.
And, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
So this canal is a big cash cow for Panama.
It's a big time. It's the most important cash cow possibly, you know,
yeah.
in the country.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we are live right here. This is my good friend Matthew Tomlin. So I wanted to tell you guys real quick right here that I'm in Panama. Something real quick that happened bad as I was here. Last time I hurt my back. Today I cut my finger. Right there, 4 stitches. Got on my finger.
He hasn't even gone into the jungle yet, so I'm a little concerned. We're still in the city.
I gave an axe as a gift to somebody, a dear friend over here in Panama, and it had like a kind of suitcase, and I didn't know how to open it. And when I opened it, it was so how do you say it?
Sharp.
It was so sharp that it cut through my finger, man, and it gave me 4 stitches right here. I'm not even joking, 4 stitches. I had to go to the doctor, so I got to give huge thanks to Matthew that he took me to the doctor and took care of it. So we're live from the Panamanian Canal. We're waiting for our dear friend. You guys already know who's coming down here. I don't need to tell you guys. It's not a surprise. You guys know that my other brother, Ben, is coming over here. It's not to be blowing up the surprises. It's not a surprise. We're down here. And this is one of the most beautiful things, man. Look at this. So important, so beautiful. The Panama Canal, one of the most important places in the world. I believe that for international commerce, this is the most important place in the world. There is none other. That's why there was, you know, a huge fight over it. That's why it is so important for Panamanians. That's why it's so important for the whole continent, for, you know, for even import and have international relations with other countries. This is one of the most, you know, important places in the world. So God bless you guys. Live from Panama. Wanted to do a quick live feed to say hello to you guys. We're going to do a lot of recording in English this time because a lot of you guys complained last time, you were just doing it in Spanish. So I'm going to do it in English this time also. So you guys don't start complaining with that. With my friend Matthew Tomlin right here on the back. Say hello to everybody, Matthew.
Hi,
the United States.
Hi, guys.
We're going to get something to eat. Going to get some medicine for this thumb right here that I got cut. You know, I don't want to tell you guys what Ben said, but, you know, he said, what kind of a mama cuts his finger on his first day to Panama? And I'm like, that's me, man. Accidentally, I did it, you know, but I'm okay. I'm all right. God bless you guys. Stay safe. Thank you so much for all your support. We're always, we're again down here in South America to do our work with our network, Real America's Voice News. Be sure to go to the Real America's Voice News, download the app. You can watch it at Roku, Hulu, every other Roku, Hulu, Apple TV, and also download the app at realamericasvoicenews.com. Stay safe. Like we always say, people, peace and love and always your countries first. And God's plan is our mission.
Amen.
So see you guys.